Good morning, gamers! This is your gamer buddy CRIDZON, and I'll teach you why you need the VIP buff. Let's freaking go! So before we start, what is VIP buff? It's actually a prems that you could use that gives you Penya plus 15%, XP plus 15%, and drop rate as well for 30 days. So aside from the perks, it actually helps the server if you buy VIP buff. Before we proceed, let me go ahead and walk you through why the VIP buff is important when playing mid to end content. So first of all, it actually gives a lot of boost on drop rate. So when, for example, you're farming CES on the cove, instead of the usual 2000 CES per run, I actually got 4000 on this run. As long as you have all the drop prems plus the VIP buff, it actually gives you a lot. Now let's go to why it is important and what are the features that you can do and use in game. First of all, let's go to the menu on the bottom left, and you should see the VIP perks. So it has the inbox, where you can actually see the postbox even though you're far away. You can actually open that up. Next is the guild warehouse, which is accessible anywhere. Next one is the auto shout. So I'm gonna give you an example. If I do this, it actually gives a countdown. So how do I use this? I'm just gonna put here a shout, like for example, hello, and I'm just gonna drag it here, and if you tick that, it actually does a countdown. So that's actually how you use the automatic announcement for the VIP perks. Now let's move on to the next one, auto power up. So auto power up is actually just for the prems. Usually for the prim, you could actually put it there and just activate it. You tick the activate, so whenever the prems is already depleted, it actually just auto reprems. So that's actually the use of it. Now let's go to the bank. Bank is actually accessible anywhere if you have the VIP buff. So this is actually useful whenever you're doing boss dungeons or farming and you already have full inventory. You can actually just transfer it right away to your bank. And lastly is the shop finder. So this is actually very important when you're on mid to end game content, because usually you would need a lot of time instead going to the Saint morning, finding items, clicking from one shop to another shop, which actually just exhausts your brain and makes you tired. So this is actually an awesome feature, the shop finder. So let me give you a tour on how to use the shop finder. So shop finder is very simple. So if you press all on the class, you can select what class you're looking for. For example, Templar. So there's the level here. I'm gonna choose 300, and we could actually sort it by Pyrrhine or by Penya. Now, let's say for example, there are too many items here. So I'm just going to find by searching it. Dragon Lord Big Axe. So it would only show the Dragon Lord Big Axe here. So that's how you do it. On the next tab, you would see player search. It means that you could search the name of the player and what are the items he's actually selling. So if we're going to any job, let's go back to any job so that we could see everything that he's selling. And let's say for example, I'm gonna change this to 0, going back to 0. All right, now let's see our shop here. CRIDZON, that's me. And as you can see all the items that I'm vending here. This is the use of the player search. How do we find specific awakes? Because that's actually the reason why we're running around in Saint morning finding awakes. That's actually very simple, and you can actually use it on this shop finder. Let's go to the advanced options. So as you can see, advanced options will give you the filter option that you could do. So let's say if you wanted to do all insane, you can do it here. Let's say insane adults. If you search sorry about that, all, you will see all the insane adults. So this is the filter option for the advanced. Let's say I'm gonna remove that one. Now I'm gonna find the awakes that I need. For example, I'm gonna find myself a 38 IA PvE. So let's say I'm gonna start with attack. Here is at PvE, and then PvE. Now what I'm gonna do is, if I'm gonna search it here, every every awakes that are vended on Saint Morning that has IA PvE PvE will be available here. You can also sort by appearance so that you would know. So you can see there will be available here, and that's how you use it. That's actually why you need the VIP buff. Now, if you wanted to have a VIP buff, you can actually buy it from the item mall. It's actually 10,000 IP you can donate. Or if you have appearance, you can actually purchase from people on Saint Morning. I think there's someone selling it right now. I'm gonna search VIP buff. There you go. Someone's selling it on fair price, which is from Fair Trade. I'm gonna search Fair Trade. Okay, here's the things that Fair Trade's selling. Yep, VIP is here. Yeah, that's why you need the VIP buff when you're doing mid 2 and or if you're going to farm cards on the cards event. It's actually useful as well as it gives you additional drop chances, and on farming dungeon bosses it actually gives more drop chances as well. If you wanted to have a free VIP, feel free to subscribe and check out the codes on the screen. We will be doing the raffle on the weekends. Peace!